Hey psychos, Lissa here, ready to do some confessions since I said I would. I hope the fan behind me doesn't cause any white noise or difficulty hearing me, but between me and you, it might be better off if it did. Anyway, let's get started. Confession number 1. I actually had a lot of friends in high school. I got along with a lot of people, and I didn't really necessarily fit into one social group. I just kind of talked to a lot of people, very much unlike how I am now. Confession number 2. I actually, I wouldn't say I was an alcoholic, but I had a drinking problem for a while. For a few months maybe. I would get up and start drinking after I woke up until I went back to sleep sometimes. It was pretty bad. But I've cut way back on that. Confession number 3. I probably should have combed my hair before recording this. Confession number 4. I used to be, I guess what you could call like a scene kid. At certain points when I was younger, I wore like really bright clothes and I dressed weird and just kind of tried to scare off all the judgmental people, basically. Confession number, I've lost count already. I have social phobia pretty severely. I don't like to go out by myself. I don't answer the phone for anyone but my mom or my brother. Sir has to come anywhere with me. Shopping, anywhere I go, he has to take me. Confession number probably 6. I share everything with Sir, including clothes. Not that he wears or fits into any of my clothes, but I wear all of his clothes. His t-shirts, his boxers, his sweats. Pretty much anything but his jeans. I'm wearing his boxers right now, just using them as shorts. We even share toothbrushes sometimes. It's not even weird. The only reason I have a working phone is because my mom pays for my minutes, I have to admit. In most cases, I find females more attractive than males, although Master Joshua is obviously the giant, towering exception to this rule. I have been hospitalized, inpatient 3 times. Once was for my digestive tract paralysis stuff. If you don't know what that is, you're better off looking it up than asking me for an explanation, because I just get sick of explaining it. The other 2 were, they were the psychiatric ward of the hospital. Once when I was 16 years old, and the other when I was 18 years old. And I actually signed myself out both times because I really hated it there. I never stayed longer than a week, even though they recommended that I did. They couldn't stop me because the second time I was 18. I've been homeless probably 3, maybe 4 different times. I'm not really sure. I actually slept in a car on my 19th birthday and it was pretty cold. I actually slept in a admitted pedophile's attic for a while. I'm just glad I'm not a child. I'm not sure if this is even a confession or just a story, but that pedophile I just referred to stole hundreds of dollars of shit from me. Confession number, we're just gonna pick up at 15. My parents and I get along really well, and that was definitely not the case when I lived with them. Everything just changed when I moved out, and they started liking me once they didn't have to deal with me anymore, and vice versa. Confession 16. I'm running out of things to confess. Confession 17. Whenever I hear people saying they want to starve themselves to become skinny or just be really, really skinny, or when people say they want to be as skinny as I am, it makes me angry because I'm as skinny as I am because I'm sick, and I don't want to be this skinny, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone. And to wish it on yourself is basically saying, I wish I was super unhealthy. And that's stupid. You're stupid. Confession, let's call it number 18. If I say I'm ugly, I'm definitely not fishing for compliments, I'm just stating my opinion. Although, for the most part, I think my face is pretty cute, although that is also just my opinion, and if you don't agree with it, I don't really care to hear yours. Confession 19. People who use the word haters piss me off so bad. You say haters like anyone who criticizes you at all is just personally attacking you, when it could be something as small as even advising you to do something differently to protect your own self-image. OMG, haters. No, calm down, you're making yourself sound stupid. Sometimes I'm more judgmental than I mean to be, but people get on my fucking nerves. Confession 21. I don't actually get any kind of psych meds or therapy or help whatsoever because I don't have health insurance and I really need it. Confession 22. I used to be addicted to piercings. I mean, I guess you could say I kind of still am. I just can't afford to keep getting them, but I just love the way they feel, and I actually would swap out piercings to get new ones, because it's not like I want to just cover myself in piercings, I like getting them. It's weird. Confession 23. As much as I like the feeling of getting piercings, I'm kind of scared to get my first tattoo. Confession 24. I'm finally out of things to confess. I bet you're so grateful, because my mind is drawing a blank. Anyway, it was fun making this video. I guess we could call it fun. It consumed some of my time and it wasn't horribly miserable. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it more than I did, because I didn't. So, have a wonderful day, and share with your friends if you want to make them as uncomfortable as you were watching this. Bye.